to be higher. Whoop. Reggie, get down. Oh no. Oh no. He's literally biting the tripod of the camera. Do you want to see him? Ah! Reggie, get down. Got your balance in this toy box. Oh god, this could go terribly wrong, but I don't really want to leave him on his own in here for a long time. Right, hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm in the kitchen, I've got to watch the dog. And this video isn't like planned, or I haven't really thought about what I'm going to say, anything like that. But obviously people who watch me and follow me, well I hope, know I am Reggie. He's got my bunny ears, but at this point I just don't even care as long as he's quiet. Yeah, I hope everyone that follows me knows I am a very open and honest person. So this video is going to be very honest and open. It's not going to be all sunshine and flowers and oh my god, I'm so happy and everything's so perfect. But that's just my life and I don't mind admitting that. So yeah, obviously as you can tell by the title, I'm going to share with you like the very start of my pregnancy journey. So the first trimester, me finding out I was pregnant and everything like that. So yeah, let's just get on with it, else I'm just going to ramble for too long and this video will be too long. So I found out I was pregnant, I think it was like last September or August, around that time. And I found out literally straight away, as in like week 1 of being pregnant, because basically, again, if you've been following me, I have to have blood tests every single week and urine samples every single week, and they also do like a pregnancy test kind of thing every single week. So I go to the hospital for that. So I knew but didn't know literally straight away from day one. Also, I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but you just have a feeling in your body like, I know I'm pregnant. Because I was only like a day late on my period and I was like, oh no. But so I done a pregnancy test, obviously it come back positive. And however, for me at that time, a positive pregnancy test could mean one of two things. So if my cancer had come back, it would have tested positive on a pregnancy test. So for the whole year I was having my chemotherapy, my body thought it was pregnant. Because of where it is, like it was so like a tumour in where you have a pregnancy, your body thinks that you are pregnant. So I would test positive on a pregnancy test for that. So obviously because of that, after I'd done my next test with the hospital, they rang me from London and said, oh, we've had, because obviously in their mind it's like we've had bad results come back. And I said to them, well, there is a possibility I could be pregnant. So they said, okay, we'll send you for an early scan, blah, 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 to visually see kind of thing. So I went for an early scan, literally about 2 weeks pregnant. I went for a scan. I couldn't see anything. It was, when I say a black dot, I mean the tiniest little black dot, and it was just flickering. And Neil, the loveliest man in the world who was scanning me, he's an angel, said there's no signs of the cancer, but there is signs of pregnancy. So it was at that point, obviously, where I knew it was pregnancy and not my cancer coming back. When I got that news, I was like, obviously I was happy because it wasn't my cancer, but I was very stressed at the same time because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had only just met like her dad, literally just met him. Also the hospital advised you not to get pregnant because during my pregnancy they can't test if my cancer's back, they can't monitor me or anything like that. And if it does come back, obviously to have chemotherapy while pregnant is not advised and all that. I'm sure like you'd understand just the common the common things. So yeah, I was very excited and then very, oh no, what do I do? And I'm not gonna lie, for that first trimester my mental health was horrendous. And when I say horrendous, I mean horrendous. This isn't like, oh, poor me, but was you? But it was really bad. Probably one of the lowest I've felt in my life. I don't know why it did affect me so bad, but there was many times that I didn't want to be here because of it, and everything like that. And it was making, I know this again, some people are going to disagree, that's fine, everyone has their own opinions, everyone has everything like that, and that is completely fine. However, because of the circumstances with like not being with her dad, health reasons, like mental health reasons, everything like that, I did debate like not keeping her, and that went on obviously for the whole first trimester. It was just eating me up every single day, not knowing Reggie. Oh God. Get down. Do you want this bone? Go on then, get down. Yeah, and obviously that is hard for me to admit, but at the same time, that was how I felt, that was my life at the time, so I shouldn't be embarrassed to have feelings, and I never will be embarrassed to feel what I feel because I can't help that. So yeah, that was eating me up every single day, like what do? I didn't know. I was asking everyone for advice around me, but I was just getting the same answer from everyone, that they can't tell me, they don't want to make that decision, they don't want to have that kind of on their shoulders, which is completely understandable. Like obviously imagine if they suggested to get rid of her and then I regretted it for the rest of my life, and that was like, it wouldn't have been on them, I'd have never have blamed them in my entire life, but I would be the same, I wouldn't want to give that advice to someone either. Everyone just assured me like we will be there no matter what the decision is. Not gonna lie, there was some not very nice comments about it, which personally I think is disgusting, because the way I was feeling in my mind that I didn't want to be here, and then for someone to tell me that like getting rid of her would be wrong, and I was thinking, oh, I'm struggling to keep myself here, and then you're telling me how wrong it would be to get rid of her, blah blah blah. Obviously people that don't agree with that, which is fine, I just don't think you should push your opinions like that onto anyone else personally. If you don't agree with it, that's completely up to you, but I would never push my opinions on someone else, so I don't think they should. But anyway, so yeah, I went through the whole first trimester just debating every single day what to do. I was not excited at all, not gonna lie. Reggie, it's pulling the whole basket off the table. Reggie Bear, get your bone, look. And on top of all that, anyone that's been through pregnancy in that first trimester, oh my God, the pregnancy symptoms and side effects were killing me, and never mind the mental side of it, the tiredness. I was being sick every minute of every day, I couldn't eat, I couldn't even drink water, I was struggling. Honestly, it felt like I was having my chemotherapy, like a lighter version of my chemotherapy again, because I was exhausted. I had the metallic taste in my mouth. I couldn't eat. I was put off every single food. I couldn't even wash my clothes in washing powder because the smell of the washing powder made me physically sick, and I just could not stand it. So along with dealing with all that, I was still having to be at work, mentally trying to decide. No one could give me advice. I felt like I had no one to talk to or ask or give me help. It was a hard time, not gonna lie. Also as well, because I was classed as high risk, I was having a scan like every 2 weeks, which was stressing me out as well, because I wanted... Reggie! Oh Jesus, this dog. I hate hospitals, and having to go to the hospital again every 2 weeks and face what I was having to deal with, like, just keep being reminded. I'm very good at blocking things out, but obviously you can't block it out when you go in there every 2 weeks to see her growing. But yeah, anyway, so we went through the first trimester, and I'm guessing everyone wants to know like the turning point and everything like that, which I will do like a second trimester as well, and then a third trimester little video hopefully. But obviously everyone kept saying to me, not a lot of people knew around me how much I was struggling. Oh Jesus Christ, this dog is a nightmare. Yeah, so the turning point for me was that everyone kept saying, obviously, when you have a baby, oh, is it a boy, is it going to be a girl? I wonder what it's going to be. And no one around me knew how much I was struggling, so to them they were all just excited and happy. And I had to just put on this brave face that so was I. As well, I didn't want to tell anyone, but my partner was very excited, which this is nothing bad at all. Like, if anything, I'd rather him be like this than not. But he told everyone. I told my dad, I told him not to tell anyone. He told everyone. So then it was on my head as well that if I get rid of her, I'm going to have to tell all of these people now that, like, the decision I've made. And I know a lot of people do. Not that I care what people think, I'm not going to lie, but it did just make the decision a lot more heavy on me. However, that wasn't my turning point in my decision. Again, I would never make a decision based on people's opinions. Never cared, never have, never will. But yeah, everyone was saying, oh, is it going to be a boy? Is it going to be a girl? Blah, de blah, de blah. And the thought that I would never know if it would have been a boy or a girl. I mean, it might sound stupid, but in my head I needed to know, like, is my baby a boy or is it a girl? And obviously by that point, you're far gone, so I wouldn't have wanted to get rid of her far gone. And my dream is to always have had a baby. Anyone that knows me knows how much I do want a baby and how much I would love a little girl. Don't get me wrong, if it was a little boy, I would have loved him just as much. But that has always been my dream, to have a little girl. And I thought, imagine if I get rid of her and that's my one and only little girl. And I just physically, I couldn't do that. I did ring the place, like, and I did tell them I'm not 100%, I don't know. So they referred me on to like a counselling place where we spoke things through about it. It doesn't work the best for me because I'm a very strong-minded person and I like to make decisions for myself. But yeah, that was the turning point for me, to think, what if this is my one and only chance to have my baby? and you know, life isn't perfect, is it? So, well, mine definitely isn't. So yeah, that was my little turning point of 12 weeks of hell, was when, because I found out if it was boy or girl at 15 weeks. So I was like, just a couple more weeks and I will know my baby's gender. And if I knew it was a boy or a girl, even if it was a boy, I couldn't have got rid of it, just knowing that that was my baby boy. Yeah, just more the fact that, what if this is my only chance to have a baby? Obviously with everything I went through before as well, that scares me to think everything down there. Also, I'm having my left ovary removed. Not that apparently that reduces your chance of having a baby, but still. But yeah, that was my little... I feel like I've said nothing positive, but honestly that experience and that time of my life was not positive. Not only that, I had other things going on at that time. Not really, it was to do with the pregnancy, but not directly. Which made me struggle a lot as well. So although I know I've said nothing positive, that's just my reality of that time. And I can't lie, I can't change it, I can't help how I was feeling, I can't help the situation I was in. I can only be honest, and that was my very... I don't even know what to call it, but that was my pregnancy story and my first trimester update. That was also why I wasn't on YouTube or anything, because mentally I could not have done that. I was struggling, like I say, a lot. However, as I film this today, I have exactly 5 weeks to go. I found out when I'm having her yesterday, and so on, and I've got exactly 5 weeks left to go. I couldn't imagine not being pregnant now, which is crazy. So yeah, sorry if this was not the rainbow happy sunshines video you wanted, and I know I see all over social media that it's the happiest thing in the world, but mine just wasn't like that, and that's okay. So yeah, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you for listening to me ramble on. And I will hopefully see you in my next video. Again, if you have any questions, any video ideas, please leave them down below. If you are in the same position I was in and struggling mentally, please do message me, and I will try my best to try and help or talk things through, or just even be there to listen. So yeah, someone's at my door now. So thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.